Hi, I'm Mick Janness. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Oakpoint. I'd like to personally thank you for joining Oakpoint and personally welcoming you to the family. Over the next few minutes, we'll touch on the history of the organization and how all this came to be. We'll discuss our core values and how they're followed by everybody across the entire organization. We'll also touch on the amazing career path that you've got in front of you and all the support and the resources that are provided to you in the success of your career and your ultimate goals within the organization. We've got an amazing team and looking forward to introducing you to all the points that make Oakpoint special and unique. So thank you very much for joining Oakpoint. Welcome to the team. Let's get started. How this whole thing started was literally an idea on a piece of paper back in summer of 2018. We had just sold another group, my former business partner and I was looking to really put my own thumbprint on something and create a culture where you could have people working very closely with one another, collaborating, challenging each other, holding each other accountable, having fun, working hard, playing hard, and kind of build it brick by brick. Just take one day at a time, one partner at a time. I truly believe this. If we're not bringing value to our partner practices, we have no reason to exist. So we have to bring value to our partner practices, whatever that may be, whether that's sourcing talent and finding great people to support those practices and the growth. Maybe it's business strategy, maybe it's capital financing, equipment financing, whatever it may be. It varies from practice to practice, but truly bringing value to our partner practices. So we have three really primary, unique differentiators about Oakpoint versus the landscape out in the market. And the number one is we truly believe in aligning ourselves with growth-minded doctor partners, people who want help, they want to grow, they want to build, and they want to be shoulder to shoulder with a partner in their strategy and vision for their practice. And the second thing where we're extremely different is in our business intelligence and our analytics. So we have a proprietary dashboard that we've built from the ground up. It's 100% proprietary. We've got the intellectual property surrounding it. We've protected the intellectual property around it. And this business intelligence platform provides the doctors the data insights that they need to actually make strategic, actionable insights into their business. It's a core differentiator for us. It separates us from the pack. Nobody in the market has it. So that's a big one. And then the third thing where we really differentiate ourselves and we spend a tremendous amount of time on is the topic of transparency. We pride ourselves on being fully transparent, and we run a system called the Entrepreneurial Operating System, or it's oftentimes referred to as Traction. And it's rooted in the principles of open book management. So we put all of the cards out on the table, where we are excelling in terms of where we're delivering excellence. And then, hey, here are the 2, 3, or 4 areas that we need to make some improvements. This is where we're not doing as good as we could be, right? So those are the 3 big areas where we spend a tremendous amount of time as an organization to really, truly differentiate ourselves. The number one way that we've been able to cascade the culture throughout the organization is with our core value set. So really starting with a core value set that we're deeply dedicated to. We eat, sleep, and breathe it, and then you actually have to deliver on that core value set. You can't just talk about it. You actually have to live it and actually embody it and display it every day, right? The very first one is transparency, and just having a culture of transparency and openness of hey, here's what's working, here's what's not, here's what I'm feeling. It's incredible actually when you align yourself with people that actually believe that and embody that, the power that brings an organization. And the second core value is owning your attitude and just having a really good attitude and having a positive attitude each and every day. Attacking things from a place of positivity and not negativity, and just being there for one another, really truly supporting each other as people, and having a good attitude along the way. And then really exceeding expectations. Our third one is delivering the wow experience. What is really truly exceeding expectations of others, not because you feel like you have to, because you want to. And that's extremely important for us. And then our next core values is committing with energy and having a positive attitude. Again, when the alarm clock goes off in the morning, the feet hit the ground, like, you've got to be inspired. You've got to come to play. And that's an incredibly important one, as you kind of go through the day, right? And you can't bring baggage with you to work, right? I mean, you can't bring negativity to the office and expect to have a successful outcome, throughout the day. And then last but not least, acting and operating with compassion. We live in a crazy world. It can be very intense. And at the end of the day, it's like, look, if we've got a challenge, let's just work through it. Let's work through it together as people. It's all going to be fine. The sky's not falling. We've got nothing but opportunity in front of us. And let's just work together as a team, shoulder to shoulder, and solve issues. So these core values, this is our DNA. I mean, this is how we operate as an organization. And it does not matter what position you're in. It does not matter if you're a doctor. It doesn't matter if you're a person at the front desk. It doesn't matter if you're a clinical lead. This is who we are as an organization, and we strive to communicate and work these core values throughout the entire organization. Thank you very much for investing the time to go through the onboarding process. It's an important part of who we are as an organization, and getting people acquainted with Oakpoint, the history, the way we operate as an organization, and our important core values that are embodied by all. My confidence is high that if you embody the core values, really and truly embody them each and every day, you're going to have incredible success within the organization. Again, thank you very much for joining Oakpoint, and welcome to the team.